If you are new to my channel, it'd be awesome if you hit that subscribe button. It does just help our little village to grow. And make sure you comment down below. Hey y'all, it's Jessica, and thank you guys for coming back to another speed renovation video. Like, come on, like how many videos am I going to do of building or speed videos? Like, it's been crazy and I'm so sorry. But if you have watched the Discover University Theo Perry, you would know that we had to switch housings because of the kids. I realized that we couldn't live at Maritime Manor because of the kids, which totally threw off my plan of action of where we were going to live at. So we had to come to this house and we had to get roommates and kind of do like as if it was like off campus, but it was like still student housing. But you know, you had to pay a little extra for it, kind of like rent, I guess. So I did have to do a renovation of it because I wanted to have roommates, and I wanted to have a lot of roommates. I looked it up, and apparently you can have up to 10 roommates. That's in counting your household. So in my household right now, I do have 5 people in my household, so I can have 6 roommates. Is that right? No, 5 roommates. What am I talking about? Can I do math today? I guess not. So I'm trying my hardest to do it. I think I'm just going to do 4 roommates instead of 5. That's what I have it set up as, because each floor is like its own like apartment. So the first floor has its own functional kitchen. It has like a TV area, and it has a like separate bath from the bathroom. Like, it has a toilet area, and it has like a shower tub combo. And then the bedroom, it's like, you know, it's shared. I do have 2 separate single beds for the roommates, whoever I choose to put in there. And then the second floor, it's basically the same thing. Like, I kept the same blueprint throughout the thing, but I just like rearranged the furniture a little bit to make it look different. And in every floor, there is a little something different. Like the first floor, I kind of made it like the gaming compound. Like, it has the foosball table, it has like the darts. Of course, it does have a TV, but that's it on that floor. And then the second floor, I can't remember, but I think it was like more of like if you have like a big family or like a lot of friends, like, you know, you wanted to entertain a lot more. That's what's up there on the second floor. And I know I'm getting ahead of myself. You're like, Jessica, we're just now seeing the outside. Like, we haven't even gotten inside and you're talking about the inside. What are you doing? I know, you know me, I get ahead of myself a lot. But the second floor has that big round circle table that sits like 6 people, I think. And it has a wet bar so you can get your drinks on. And it has, and it has a stereo so you can groove and dance and move. And each floor level has a different color theme. So going back down to the first floor, it is like a blue themed, and the red floor, the one that's like the party room, is red. It's red, like it's got a lot of red in it. And the last room, the third room, is where obviously Theo lives with his 3 toddlers going to university, which is so crazy. And I know you heard me say that, but Jessica, that's just 4. How do you have an extra person? Well, I don't want to ruin it. But like I said in the last episode, that I wanted to take Theo to his dad's house, which is, you know, the girl's grandfather. I wanted to take him during the weekend and let him see his father and the grandkids see. But I just found out that he has soccer practice during the weekend. So I actually moved, spoiler alert, I actually moved Reese Perry into our household. And he's going to be helping out with the kids. And that way it's a little bit more entertaining as well. That way when Theo goes to school, there's Reese that can stay back and help with the kids. And we're not just sending them off to daycare and like skipping through all that. That way it's like, you know, just a little bit more fun. And I thought maybe and this is just kind of like maybe I don't know, like, what would you guys think thing. Would you guys like for me to have Reese go to college too, or go to university as well? Like, I think that would be kind of interesting. You know, he's had the backhoe job his whole life. He's never had a actual job. So let me know what you think about that. I thought about getting him just kind of like a part-time job, like at the house, for maybe a lawyer or something, and letting him just do that until maybe next semester, maybe when we re-enroll or something, maybe he can do that then. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, and tell me if you guys would like for me to have Reese go to university as well. So, okay, back up to the 3rd floor, which I think, as I said, Theo lives there. There is 5 people now. So, yeah, that was a lot more challenging, having 5 people in one floor versus 2 people in one floor. So the girls are a little bit smushed, and thank goodness they're not children, and they just have the little toddler beds, because I don't know what I would do if the toddlers had, or children had to live here. Like, I would just have to rearrange everything just for them, but hopefully we're not doing that just yet. So, I lost my train of thought. The 3rd floor where we live at Theo Perry, it is like a gray/white combination. Of course, it is more the family oriented. We have a bunch of like, you know, the little toys. Bunch of toys. Got a teddy bear, the dollhouse, tablets, 3 Wabbit tablets, 2 toddler things, and of course 3 beds, and then it's the same layout, just different looking. And I did do it a little bit more modern. Now, I do skip you guys through a lot of the window making and just the rearrangement of that, just because I didn't want it to be too, you know, meticulous for you guys. So we are getting ready to go into the 1st level, which is right here. And I just wanted to show you guys how I originally had it set up, because this is how I originally thought I wanted it to do. I thought I wanted to have like a shower area and then like its own like luxury tub like area. And I do kind of show you guys this setup, but then I ultimately change it back to how it's going to be on all floors, because I realized this was like so much area that was devoted to just the bathrooms. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a lot of area for bathrooms that could be for, you know, the people that are living here. And I was reading online, and ultimately that is a lot of space that the roommates could have. And apparently having a lot of space for roommates is like a big deal. And that's what ultimately makes them decide if they want to leave within 24 hours or stay. So I did give it more room for them. So you're welcome. I'm just kidding. So my welcome. But if you do want this, it is on the gallery for you guys. And I am so sorry that I don't have my little pretty pictures of like the before and after, or my little whatever flyby inside shots that I usually have. I'm so sorry I didn't do that. This was a last minute build that I wanted to do, and I just was like quickly like, maybe I should just record this. And you know, here it is. It's just something really quick for you to see. Obviously, you don't have to stay here for the entire time, because it is on the gallery if you do want it. But if you are interested in the build and how it went down, then, you know, obviously you can just keep watching, because it is pretty entertaining watching somebody build. Because I mean, I love watching people build. I still watch people build. That's how I learn personally how to do stuff better. And I'm just like, okay, so this is how they do it. Let me do it too. And as you can see, not to jump ahead, but you know me, I do jump ahead a lot. You can see now, like what I'm talking about. This is like the blue room, the blue floor. And like I do keep the same wallpaper throughout the entire floor. It just makes it easy, so I don't have to sit there and do it all. So that way it's not a lot of doing. I figured if you wanted it off the gallery, you can change it up however you wanted to. And I did do like the very minimal. Like there's not like a lot that's in here. Like I didn't do a lot of decorations. I didn't do a lot of paintings and stuff like that, because I wanted it to be like your take as well. And that way, if you did take it off the gallery, you know, it could be your own, and you can make it your own. So here is me just finishing off the beautiful kitchen. It is going to take a little bit of time, not too much, but just a little bit. And then I can't remember what I do next, if it's a rug or if I just jump straight to, oh, but I do lay this beautiful floor. Like, look at this. I've never used this floor before, but I really, really like it. And it really did suit the blue theme. And I changed the wood colors. I do remember that now. And, oh yes, I added a vent and I added cabinets. I forgot about that because I wanted it to look cool. I wanted it to be still like a nice home that still had nice things in it. I didn't want it to be just like some university slump, you know, that's just there, because this is like the only place that really could have a stove. So I really wanted to use the stove and I wanted to put in a nice hood. So I changed, here in a minute you'll see, I changed the stove and the cabinet in a minute, and I switch swap, whatever, you get me. And I flip-flop them. There you go. That's a better term, right? Goodness. This is what I get for doing this at 4:41 a.m. I can't think. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. So, there it was. You did see it. Now, I'm going to go lay down the beautiful blue couch. And I did decide to stick with the weird funky shape just because I thought that was like fun, and I put up a wall TV to make it look cool. And I know that rug is probably for a child, but you know, it fit the blue theme and I really did like it. And here I am, seriously just looking for activities to put in here. I really wanted to put in a ping pong table because, like I said, I figured this was kind of like the more, you know, fun arcadey area, but I didn't think it would fit in this big area, so I didn't do it. I did put in a few up in this room just to make it a little bit better. But as you can see, I'm already moving on with my life, getting past that, and you can see I have already moved it up to the red. So here I am, literally changing everything to red, taking everything up from the first floor, and moving it up to the second floor to make it easier on myself. Like I said, it basically is a duplicate of every floor, just every floor, kitchen, and like the living room, and that aspect changes, but like majority of the living or the bedroom, basically the bedroom just changes. The bathrooms don't change besides the color. Yeah, that's about it really. It's a really simple build, but I just wanted to show you guys just in case you guys were interested in obviously getting this on the gallery, because I know a lot of you guys watch videos and this is how you learn about the beautiful builds, just like I do, because the gallery is huge. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff. So, you know, maybe you might see this and you don't know who I am, but you're like, wow, I really like this build. I want to go get it. So now you can. Now, I don't know if the one that I did go into and kind of redid a little bit more, if it has it or not, but I did end up putting some end tables towards the end of the beds, just so that way they would have that. I don't know if that's in there or not, but hopefully it is, because I read online that having places for your roommates to put their things down is very important to them as well, and that can be a factor in them leaving or going. And obviously if you have roommates, you do want them to stay because you want them to fork over the money to help you pay for this place, because ultimately I would hate to see the bill on this place, because I'm sure it's crazy. I don't even know how much this house is now that after I did the renditions of this place, but I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty hefty. But here you go. You can see the red room, the red floor is coming together. It's looking snatched. I love this room. I love the hood. I really didn't even have to have that much lights over there because of the hood. I forgot that this hood like beams when you put it down, but I still loved it. I still love how it was red, and it just made everything look so cool. And I was able still to use red cabinets up top. Now this one was driving me crazy. As you can see, it was just not factoring in, so I had to go with the bigger one to make it fit in. And like I said, this is the floor that has the bigger table over there in that little right hand corner that you'll see here in a minute after I get done placing the microwaves, because I forgot to put in microwaves. I can't believe I actually did that. So here you go. You can see that I am looking for a nice table to put in, and boom, there it is. And I did go with black this, oh no, I didn't. I went with red chairs. Look at me, I'm already forgetting what I did. But I figured that black and red just really looks together, and I really wanted to emphasize that on the colors of the wallpaper, because I use the same wallpaper in all 3 floors. If you couldn't tell, it's on all floor. I wanted it to be unison. Like I said, you can make it your own, make it however you want it to be. They, like I said, and they are very bland. They're not like something that I spent a lot of time doing. I mean, I did spend a lot of time doing this. This was like a 2-hour build, even just this, because there is so much. Like you could see that I put in a whole new basement, and I totally forgot to talk about the basement. So in my mind, the basement's like the communal area. The basement is like where you go for everything. Like I didn't want roommates to mingle into other roommates' apartments or whatever you want to call them. I actually locked my door up here because I did not want our roommates to come in and aggravate us. I can't do it. I figured they had so much fun. Like I actually played just a little bit through this because I was doing a lot of skill builds and to get it ready for the next episode that will come out hopefully sometime. I don't know when, because I think I'm done with the speed builds for a while, because I think I've put you guys through enough of them. But yeah, I ultimately do change the 2 single beds to a big bed because I figured this is his floor. Like he needs a big boy bed. It's just him, or it was just him when I was building this. And then that was when I moved, after I get done building it and after I went into play mode or live mode, whatever, that was when I actually moved in Reese, and I aged him up too because he was a young adult, and I moved him up to a adult because obviously his young adult kid is alive, so it'd be kind of weird for both of them to be young adults. So yeah, there's that. But the basement, oh my gosh, the basement, oh my gosh, get it. Focus, Jessica, focus. Okay, the basement's like the communal area, and I did put in hampers on every floor because I figured that would be fun. Something, you know, just a little bit more difficult to do during university is to do your laundry. And, you know, you're going to get stinky and everything else. Maybe everybody else is stinky. So laundry, I figured would be a fun thing to just do. So downstairs in the basement, there is 3 separate washer and dryer combos, and they are arranged by color, which I thought was pretty cute as well. So the first floor is a lovely, or the first one is like a red, and the second one is a gray, and the last one is a blue, so it matches perfectly with that. So you guys will find those down in the basement, obviously. So if you go down there, there's going to be matchy ones, and obviously you don't have to use, if you're on the red floor, you don't have to use the red washer and dryer. It's just there for looks and just kind of like a poops and giggles kind of thing. And I also had a table for like the sorting and folding area, but obviously you can use it for whatever you wanted to. Maybe Theo up here is going to be going crazy with all these kids that he's got in his house. He's like, man, I just need to go down to the basement and just study. So I did put in 3 little chairs around the folding table so that you could do whatever you wanted to. And yes, those 3 little chairs are color coded as well because I'm fancy like that and I'm extra, and you know, I just wanted to be funny. So here you are. I am putting in the lovely gray and white themed cabinets, as you can see. And oh my gosh, like every floor has different cabinets, but I think these are my favorite. I really, really like them. I don't think I've ever used them until now, or maybe I have and I've just never noticed, like the gray. But the gray, oh my gosh, this looks so good. I love this. I love this gray. I love the color of it. I love everything. And you can see that I'm just not getting this to match up. So here in a minute, I do hit the alt button and just slide it into place to make it look a little bit better. And for the chairs, I did go with this more luxury themed chairs. They're like padded. It just looks really cute. I like it. Do you like it? Yes, you do. As always, I did put in the stove. I do go ahead and put it in a microwave later on, but right now I am working on the cabinets, and I love the cabinets as well. It looks really cute, and I did some more fancy things for this floor as well. Since the other floors, since there's like this big window that's like blocking it, like there wasn't much that I could do for that one. So the flooring, oh my gosh, the flooring, I love this flooring. Look at it. Oh, it looks like it's like marble and it's so pretty. I did bring in a plant from the second floor up. I think I brought that plant up from everywhere, and I don't know what is up with this table, but please somebody tell me what is up with this table. Why did they put this table in the dining room tables if seriously we can't use it as a dining room table? Like, what's its function? What's it supposed to be? Because seriously, we can't use it. We can't put chairs up on it. Like, what's it supposed to be? Like, I don't understand. Please somebody let me know. Write that down in the comment section down below if you know what that table's for, because I don't at all. And like I told you guys in the beginning, I did this one a little bit more modern. So you can see by the furniture that I put in that it is kind of more cooler, like more funky, not funky. It's more, you know, fashion. So yeah, it's more fashion. There we go. Now, obviously I couldn't put a big TV on this side because of the window, so I had to put in a little end table or coffee table with a TV. So it just looks really cute as well. And I find a cute little carpet, and I put that in as well. I had to enlarge it, of course, to make it fit there. Obviously, I don't know why you can't copy it whenever it's large like that, but you can't. So it takes me a little bit to find it again, but ultimately I do. I just totally spaced where I got it, and it's perfect. It fits right underneath this table, and it looks really good as well. So yeah, so here is the third floor and final floor and how it looks like. Well, besides the basement, you guys will see that too. I don't stray you guys from it. I do show it to you guys, obviously, and I'm trying to rearrange because I'm sitting on my foot and my foot is falling asleep. So if you heard some shuffle or popping sound, that is my chair. Because man, I was sitting on my foot and that hurts. So obviously, since this is my floor where I'm going to be playing at, I wanted to put in pictures. I wanted to put in picture frames. I wanted to, you know, liven it up. I could have done even more, and I probably will do more off camera, but I knew that I had been recording for a very long time, so I didn't do that much to it, but just added a couple things just to help with the environmental whatever. So I did figure out that you can do like three things. You can either get on your computer or you can get on your phone, and that's how you can advertise for roommates. So after I get done doing this speed build off camera, obviously when I was playing through my family just a little bit, I did go ahead and I placed an advertisement for roommates, and we have got, not to ruin the total party, but obviously I didn't film it, so you guys don't get to see it when I do it, but we do have one new female roommate. So now we are up to 2 because we already had the elderberry as one of our roommates, and now we have a female as well. And it was so funny asking her questions because you can ask a bunch of questions now with I think it was one of the mods, and I can't remember who it was or which one it was, but there's like a mod that you can place now where you can ask about your money or how, like, your income, or, you know, like something like that. And the girl said she was broke, so of course we went with her. I don't know why I went with her. I shouldn't have went with her. Like, she's broke, she probably can't pay her rent, but I don't know, it was just funny. And immediately I already had Reese in the house, and he was the one that I sat down to talk to her to get to know, to see if she was a slob or messy. But the only thing that I got out of her was that she was a child of the ocean. So hopefully we'll get to know her a little bit more once I start recording that one. And I don't know when I will record that one, but it is all set up and it is ready to rock and roll for you guys, and I'm so excited. I love this Let's Play. I don't know why I love it so much, but this right now, this one is like by far my favorite, and I'm sure everybody else is like exhausted of the Discover University Let's Plays because there is so many of them that you can go and watch. So thank you guys just so much for watching mine and supporting me, supporting my channel, and stick tight and hold on because I have a little surprise up my sleeve like always. So if you are on Twitter, I would say by like the 18th, just be watching out for that because I do have a little surprise coming your way. So just look out for that. Like I said, look out for Twitter on the 18th. 3 more days, guys. Just a little surprise. And make sure you follow those rules that I'm going to put on there on Twitter, okay? And, you know, because it's the Christmas time and I want to give back to you guys. So if you are watching this, you already get a heads up. If not, then you will find out the 18th like everybody else. But, you know, it's still exciting, right? So I am going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I am getting close to the end. I'm just doing a few little added touches. I hope you guys liked this speed reno, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Make sure you guys comment down below, and if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It does just help our little village to grow, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright guys, love you so much. Bye. Mwah. Toodles. P.S. Don't forget, the 18th on Twitter. Look out for my tweet. I don't need no